I did vote for Donald Trump, but it was kind of like a fuck you to the Democratic Party. Left the party last summer after the DNC. Um, I'm not a Republican now. I'm not a conservative. I didn't go from Democrat to Republican. I have many views that are still considered on the Democratic side of things. I did vote for Donald Trump, but it was kind of like a fuck you to the Democratic Party. That's pretty much why I did it. That being said, I find, given that I still have a lot of like economic left-leaning positions, especially when it comes to healthcare, I get into debates with people on the right, and they are so much more civil and friendly with me, even when I'm telling them, like, I don't agree with you. I want universal health care. This is why, I tell them about my personal story, my condition. They don't cuss me out. They're like just so much more friendly and pleasant to talk to, even when we're disagreeing. But I think in general, the right is so much better at calling in to people than the left. The left, even when you're agreeing with them on an issue, and this is something that I've experienced many times, right? Like if I've criticized something that Donald Trump has done, since voting for him, which I've criticized, I like a lot of things he's done. I really dislike a lot of things he's done. It's kind of like a mixed bag. And I'm very open about that. And and even when I'm talking to people that are on the left and I'm telling them what I disagree with the president on, they're still just continually saying, well, you voted for this. This is what you get. Fuck you. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's so gross. And it's such a like they're insufferable. They're truly insufferable people. And I find myself like just getting along with conservatives more and Republicans more and liking being around them more despite not agreeing with them on everything. And I think I think a part of it is just like it's this cultural thing where for whatever reason, and maybe I don't know, like you guys can help me parse through that because it's something that I really try to figure out. Like, what is it? Why is it culturally so different? Why is the right so much more friendlier and accepting of differences of opinion and people that are imperfect members of their coalition, whereas the left is not?